Music is life's breath. We hear it in the trees, the timeless rhythms of the river, and in the joyous calls of nature. Music is the common beat of all cultures and of all ages. It has been used for thousands of years to comfort, celebrate, inspire, and motivate.
For me, I really feel like music is one of those driving life forces. It gives me energy, it gives me hope.
No one really knows why we respond so powerfully to music. I know that music has all kinds of properties to transform our emotional states and our spiritual states.
So the mechanism by which music works is super complicated. It activates both sides of the brain. It touches deep emotional centers. It references old memories. It's pleasurable and it's engaging.
Music is our nature. Evidence suggests that humans used song and instruments to communicate before we developed spoken language. We are wired for music as a pathway for connection to others and to ourselves.
I really wanted to incorporate music right from the beginning of people's injuries or illnesses, from ICU through acute neuro, along a continuum. It creates this different, safe, emotional culture.
I started using music primarily for traumatic brain injury recovery. Music is useful in helping people bring them back to themselves, and it helps speed their early recovery so they can get into rehabilitation sooner.
A lot of patients would say, what could be better would be, I would like more music therapy more often, and don't let it stop.
Globally, there is a surge of interest in the programming and research of music-based therapies and interventions.
I think music is medicine. Probably better phrase, though, music is about healing. So the role of music therapy in healthcare is evolving.
Areas of treatment include disease prevention, brain injury, autism, critical care, emotional trauma, geriatric care, dementia, depression, anxiety, cardiorespiratory health, and palliative care.
What music therapists can do the most efficiently and effectively is to get to the emotional needs of the patient when they're going through some of their deepest transitions. And the music therapist will always navigate to the deepest relationship they can establish with a client in order to make the greatest difference in that patient's life. And Betty, tell me about your family.
My family?
Yeah.
God, what is this?
I'm
the youngest of 10.
amazing.
I pretty near threw me back, but they didn't.
Oh, give me a home where the buffalo roam,
And they did on our property.
where the deer and the antelope play, where seldom is heard a discouraging word, and the skies are not cloudy all day.
Music is our home. Here in Calgary, leaders from different sectors are joining forces to realize the potential of music therapy and other musical modalities in health. It is vital to integrate the musics and wisdom from a wide range of cultures and musical genres.
I fell in love with you.
We've seen lots of encouraging outcomes. nurses telling me that after music therapy was prescribed, they recognized that person more for what their strengths are.
No two people's musical interests or how they're going to respond to music therapy is the same. Improvisation is incredibly important as a therapist, and particularly as a music therapist.
Music is our future. It's bright. It is time to put music center stage as a key tool in health and to maximize its potential.
And I think music and the other arts are a really, really great avenue to bring that sort of holistic well-being to people.
We are seeing a lot of changes happening, from the evolution of education programs across the country to seeing many of the provinces beginning to regulate music therapy.
If we can reduce delirium by providing music therapy to patients to bring them back to themselves sooner, this will have significant financial impacts.
This is worth spending money on. This is worth investing in. This is a treatment that almost has no side effects. There only ever seems to be good things that are coming from it. My vision for Calgary and probably Alberta would be that there would be a continuum of the use of music all the way through music therapy, from community-based musicians all the way through to subspecialized music therapists in various areas such as neurological rehabilitation.
And that sense of how precious this thing called music is lined up with how precious this thing we call life is.